Coming at you live from the 850 and the 448. It is Hypersanedy.
Yeah.
And we are back for volume 17.
We are back.
Hello. What's good,
Hello.
y'all?
Yo.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? First off, let's check to see the temperature of the seats because they were pretty hot
I
last time.
still see some steam coming out of this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank God. I think they've cooled down a little bit though. But
Yeah. A couple ice
anyways,
packs later, we're back.
I had a couple neck surgeries because my neck is injured from a foot. Yeah. So we're
Yeah.
We're back.
guys.
we're back, buddy. How's it going, y'all?
We've
No guess this
rooted
one.
the voice cracking. And
Right. So
back to childhood.
yeah, I mean, you about to be a child and it's very soon.
An actual child. He was going to give my age away again, but
I wasn't gonna
you know,
give
we're
your
not
age
trying
away.
to go there.
We
already
did
last
last
time,
episode
yeah.
though.
But that was false. I'm
I almost-
835.
Yeah.
So,
I
and you're what, 80 something,
86.
80. Yeah.
I almost said something.
Plus or minus a couple years. You should say it.
We're gonna hold off. But anyways, yeah. Ooh. We're back and
Yeah. No more Hot Ones episodes.
yeah.
Shout out to them. Hopefully for a little while. Man. Yeah, it's been a long week, it feels like.
Yeah.
Like it feels like it's been ages since the last cast, but we're here only 1 week later. So
I mean, gotta make up for hot time. So lost hot. Yeah, I took a L. Anyways.
yeah. Almost like taking 2 8s. But we'll get to that later. So, man, I'm gonna have to take this jacket off. It's getting warm already.
I'm gonna have to contain myself because Alec knows what he's doing. Anyways,
I got my trigger finger ready.
all right.
But yeah. So I guess let's jump right into it.
Yeah, let's go.
We got a bunch of requests.
We did.
Courtesy of Kamari putting out a poll because no one would like to respond to me since I'm so old. So I guess we'll go with. Well, 2 days ago it was, or 3 days ago. Well, 2 days ago. Yeah. So I guess, have we ever mentioned, so we record these on Sunday and then put it out Monday because obviously it makes sense. But yeah, so 2 days ago was Valentine's Day. Oh. Yeah. All you lovebirds out there.
Oh.
I hope you
Wow.
intertwined legs and, you know, just made beautiful something, whatever you do.
Celibacy.
Yeah, these were your own legs I was talking about. Just
Right,
crossing
cross
them
your
on the
legs.
couch, you know.
There it is. Yeah.
Nice show. Netflix, probably you. And
Don't be stalking your lover, you know.
don't pick up his habits because they are,
A psychopath.
I don't know, something. There's something. He's got some
Anyways.
I was trying to gloss over it, but I couldn't hold it.
Anyways, yeah. Just don't be a psychopath out there because there's a lot of them. So
Yeah.
you gotta look.
And you can seem pretty normal at the same time.
Yeah. I just want you
Joe
to be
does a good
normal.
job.
I always got to be so extra, like a freaking terrestrial, you know? Shout out to Eminem on that line, you know? It's like a freaking terrestrial. Oh, shoot.
I need to be
Anyways.
normal.
Anyways.
But yeah, so back to it. Valentine's Day.
Wait.
Yeah, this one's gonna be rough.
Oh,
I can already tell, but that's
yeah.
okay. So the question is,
Wait. So let's finish. Hold on. So yeah, Valentine's Day was 2 days ago. Hopefully you
Yep.
had a good Valentine's Day, all
Yes.
serious, and you celebrated accordingly. And I hope you had a smooth Valentine's Day. Yeah, Alex taking off his jacket because he's thinking about his, and he's like, "Ooh, it's getting hot in here." Wet. Threw it on the threw it
psych.
hot like the seat, boy.
I'm making hot love to myself.
Oh, whoa. Anyways, we're trying not to be as dead inside because usually we have a tendency, but we're live.
I think that Kamar should speak for himself. And
Okay, shots fired. Anyways, I didn't know I was still on the hot seat, but
we're keeping it over there. But
yeah. Anyways,
there is heat transfer.
thermo. And there's also freaking. Wait, one last joke. There's also freaking. What the frick is that thing? Oh my god. What the frick, bro? Oh, it just
Come on,
ruined the
think of it.
joke. Wait, we have to run this back. So say that
Thermo.
again.
There's heat
No.
transfer. Thermo.
Wait, hold on. Wait, give me like 5 seconds.
No, 5 is too long.
Oh, here it is. Okay, say it again. Say it one more time.
Just that?
The joke, yeah.
Yeah, we got some, heat transfers, thermodynamics.
There's also space heaters that should go extinct. So I had to think of the device.
Yeah, that's if you,
Yeah.
if you
Anyways,
use a space heater, just know that your electric bill is about to cry.
exactly. Like,
It's going to weep for you.
and I cried.
You're going to cry like that TV, boy. Help me.
Oh man. Follow me that video. Follow me that video.
Yeah, that's oh man, I know that sound too. Terrible. This man's windshield wipers on the last legs. It's like the TV's bow legs. We'll have to come back to that later. Holy hell! Wow. Yeah, so we're getting really off track.
Oh, that's good. That's good. It's real. Anyways, Valentine's Day. It's not irrelevant. Let me stop. Anyway, it's not irrelevant. Anyways,
Well, that goes to the to our point.
The topic. Let's introduce.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the question was, or the proposed topic is, do gifts matter on Valentine's Day, and is the day in general overrated?
Which one should we start with first? Which part?
I say, well, if we start with it being overrated, that may completely undo the first question. So maybe we start with, do gifts matter?
Okay.
So if you don't find Valentine's Day overrated, do gifts matter? I don't know. In my mind, I think that if you are going to celebrate Valentine's Day, that it should be more of like time spent. So your gift should, I guess that technically could be considered a gift then, but if you give
Let's
the time,
say, okay,
you spend a nice day out or you go out to dinner. I guess dinner could be the gift if we have to go material on it.
But listen, we're saying like tangible, like stuff, something you can feel, or let's say
If
in
it's
that
a
sense.
physical gift, I don't. Maybe like flowers. I feel like that's a classical gift. But you can give flowers whenever. You should give flowers whenever.
Yeah,
Just to, spur the moment thing.
it's true.
I think that, I don't know. It's tough because if we were to say like, how was I going to put that? Like, since it's like a known holiday, you sort of feel more obligated to get a gift. But then there is also like you have an anniversary, which that I would say definitely is more important because it's something between the two of you.
Personal.
Right, a lot more personal. So it's like, okay, there's more reason behind whatever gift you're giving.
Right.
No matter how shallow your thoughts were when getting it, but there's just the bigger meaning behind it, as opposed to Valentine's Day is, everyone is doing it.
Right.
So it's not just a you and the other person date, it's a everyone date. And so I guess my final opinion would be, I don't think it really does. I don't think it should matter like a tangible gift.
True.
Because of what I said before, I think that you should just spend time if you're going to do anything. But what do you think?
Excuse me. I agree with you for the most part, but there is an aspect of disagreement in that. I think there's, if you get this tangible item and this tangible item has meaning towards that other person, like if it's like if it's something personal to that person or you got something to signify, then that matters, and I think it definitely plays a factor into Valentine's Day. But if you're just getting them like something that is, the usual, like you said, flowers or chocolate or, whatever the case may be, like if you're getting them that.
If you're getting them a construct.
Right, like, or just a typical. So it's like, if we're talking tangible items as in like the typical things, like just whatever we just listed, don't matter. But if you're getting like something that is tailored to that person, like it has some personal connection. Excuse me, my throat's gone from the wildness. Gonna have to get water soon. I'm gonna try and refrain. But if you're getting something tangible that actually has like a deeper meaning behind it, and I think that can be very sentimental, and that is very important. So that's my take on it. I'm gonna get some water real quick.
Yeah,
go ahead and segue into the
but next. So second half of the question is, is the day in general overrated? Well, that's a tough one. It could be, but I don't know. Sort of hard to say. I would say that it's overrated in respect to a lot of the traditions, like the candy hearts with the phrases on them, or the what's another thing? You get all the punny Valentine's Day cards now. So,
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I mean, I think anything could be overrated. So,
I think
it's hard to say. I think it is if you're one to like blow it up out of proportion, because at the end of the day, it is just a day. So, like once it passes, then oh shit, it's over. Wow.
Right.
If you didn't do anything, it's not like your life is now coming to a conclusion.
Just
life goes on.
Right.
Get it next year if you're really that concerned about it.
Right. Yeah, I think. Were you done, or do you have any more?
No, that's about it.
Okay. I think it's a bit overrated as of now. I mean, there's I don't know. Everything just seems so. It's more like it gives people an excuse to act a certain way on the day, or to just act, either out of not out of pocket, but act out of manner. Like it gives people like a reason.
A lot more loving.
Yeah,
then maybe they
or,
are normally.
Or it could be the contrary,
Or
where if you don't have anybody,
True.
it's a lot more bitter. And it just gives people
That's true.
a reason to be even more in their feelings about something or whatever the case may be when, I mean, for no reason, I guess. And it's
Right.
like, I mean, sort of like you said about the anniversary. Anniversary is like a crucial, like it's personalized to you. So I feel Valentine's Day, yeah, it's important, but the concept is important, not the actual day.
Right.
Like, and that concept could be just celebrating love. That could be done any day, you know. And just like you
Yeah.
just said, it's a
And it's better when it's just random.
right because that it has more weight to it rather than it's like an obligation. I think,
That
like
you
sorta
know it's
said,
coming up.
Yeah,
You
have
both
to,
know.
Yeah,
As
so-
opposed to like you just showing up home with flowers.
Right,
Is
and
not.
exactly, and it's sort of
okay.
like saying that it sort of makes it. I just had some. It sort of makes it forced and not maybe not even as genuine as it could be. You know, like let's say you really like this person, you know they're gonna get you some on Valentine's Day, but I think it could be like this person would like it even more if you did that on like a random day, like you said. Like that would be a lot more sentimental. You know, that would mean a lot more just
Yeah.
off the fact that you know somebody's going to get you something on Valentine's Day, or you're gonna hit whatever, call that person to tell them whatever on Valentine's Day because it's Valentine's
Right.
Day. But we should go outside of that, and if it's really like, you know, if it's really sentimental, you should be doing that. You know, maybe out the blue or like on a regular occasion, depending on how you feel about whoever the case may be. And
Yeah.
also, it just gives, I think everything ties to social media, but just social media has its way, and
You get to flex Valentine's Day.
flex,
It's like,
or you
look at
get
this
to-
great food.
right,
It's
you're
like maybe
either-
you had that whenever. It doesn't.
yeah, exactly. Or you're on the contrary, where it's like Valentine's Day means nothing, and you know, like this is why, and blah blah. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like I said, people act out of manner.
Right.
They like act, you know, extra obligated just because the day. But
Right.
where was this energy, you know, all 364 other days, you know? Or
Yeah.
so that's my take. I think the idea behind it is nice, and that should be celebrated, you know, whenever, you know, you want to celebrate it. But like the actual day on the calendar itself, I mean, it's just another day, like you said. So
True.
yeah. And
Yeah.
that being said, happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And we should,
And just put the work in all the time
right? Yeah, you should.
instead of just
Yeah,
wait for these
love every
days.
day. Yeah,
Right.
don't save all your love just for Valentine's Day. Love every day, you know,
Right.
or hate every day.
But yeah. So speaking of putting the work in, the next topic is do people in the music industry, you know, what is the split, or like what's up with people putting the work in or just in it for the money?
Well,
I mean,
You
it's
go
obvious
first.
where it
You go
is really
first.
right now.
I don't know.
Okay, well, I guess it depends on what you're listening to. If you're listening to the charts, 9 out of 10 probably is money, I would say.
Yeah,
But there are exceptions, of course. You know, people on the charts because they actually put something out that was good and people recognize that.
Right.
But not to say that there aren't people out there that are recognizing the real passionate music or just stuff that you can tell was made because this person thought of it and wanted to make it for this reason. It has its nuances that are different than, you know, the regular stuff
Yeah.
per se. And just that there are people that, you know, are actually recognizing it. So, you know, more people are just, skimming the top and saying, oh, here's what everyone's listening to. So
It's gonna get
that's
it
what I'm going to listen
guaranteed.
to.
Yeah,
Right. So, I mean, there could be an even split, but it's really a matter of what you're finding.
that's true.
So, if you're looking to find more of the like in the cut artists who may not be discovered but have a pretty good, like a solid fan base, I would say if you had to put it in numbers, maybe like 20 to 50,000 monthly listens on Spotify. I would say that's pretty solid because that's a lot of people listening.
Right.
And
for quote unquote underground.
Right. So you just gotta, I don't know, you just gotta look up those playlists.
Yeah.
Because there are playlists specifically tailored to, people have found stuff that not everyone's listening to, but that's,
Poppin',
on
nice.
par
Yeah.
with what's out, if not better.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I can see that. My turn.
Yeah, you got anything?
Could you repeat it one more time? What was
It's
the actual
do
question?
people put in work or are they just in it for the money?
Yeah, it's both.
And also, sorry to cut you off, but just another thing to add is, the people who are putting it in work could also be in it for the money.
Right. That's
but
what I was
they're
about to
putting
get
a
at.
lot of work in,
like,
to try and get the money.
To
Whether it's quality product then at that point is
who knows, but
up to the listener, I guess.
yeah, I think it depends. It depends on what you stand behind, And if we're being pretty clean and cut and making a lot of assumptions, everything today in today's society is money, and people are looking at money like God, and money is through everything. So if we're looking at it that way, I think there is a lot more people doing it for money and less passion.
Mm-hmm.
But on the contrary, there could be a lot of people out there doing it just for passion, but we wouldn't know about it because we don't see it, or they're not the ones being heavily promoted, or we don't know what's going on with the people who we think are doing it for money behind closed doors. It could be their passion, It could be like that sound, whatever particular sound could be their passion, and
That is true.
You can't. So do they do it? I don't know what they do. That's honestly my answer is I don't know what they do.
It's
not
hard to
them.
say.
Yeah.
Like you'd have to interview every one of them, and even then, you may not get an honest
yeah,
answer.
because it's cap. Everything's cap. Like right now, let's this podcast, for instance. Are we doing it for money?
No.
No.
I even turned the whatever the mini sponsorship thing is off as of like volume 10.
Okay.
Just because I didn't feel like editing it in,
Gotcha.
honestly.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, are we doing this for money? No. But at the same time,
It'd be nice to get it from
would
it.
be nice. Yeah, of course.
That'd be cool.
Right.
If we were given the opportunity, like, great.
Right.
But
I think it would be more important to put your passion first and then let the money come afterwards.
Right.
'Cause,
you have to let the passion speak.
right. Like people, I think also that's where maybe a lot of one-hit wonders come from, because it's like they just made something for that time and it's popping for that time, and the next thing you know, it's
Right,
they
they're
try to
relevant.
hop in that
Yeah.
attention loop or that bag loop. They were like, okay, this is what's going on. Boom. And the next
Yeah.
thing you know, they're just as out as they were in. So I think that could be like a money type of thing where it's like I got a chance to make something spark.
Right.
And yeah, so maybe that could be a way of gauging how, if people are in it for the money, like just how, like their longevity of their music career. Like you see, no, yeah, because then it depends.
Because you may get people that start in like one, frame and then switch
good.
just
Yeah, they're
because
good
that's how
at-
their development went.
Yeah, they're good at.
So they could either start out and jump in, or they could start in like someone we know and jump out because it just sort of went down the toilet. But
I don't know. Honestly, it's hard to tell, and only that person in that situation can tell you. And even then, they're not telling you what they really feel at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
If they want to. So
Yeah.
But if I'm giving an actual concrete answer, I say a lot of people are doing it for the money. Because
Right now,
people are
yeah.
not trying to work regular jobs and do like nobody's trying to do that.
And I feel that.
We all feel that, and that's why it's.
Does that mean you motivate with that? I don't know.
No, in my personal opinion, no, because if your passion isn't there, you're doing it for money. You might as well get a 9 to 5 because you're doing it for money. You know, you're just a slave, just doing a different task. You know, your passion is supposed to make your lifestyle not feel like it's work. So, for those who are just doing their passion and just so happen to making money, that they're getting the best of both worlds. But for those who are doing it for strictly money, don't care what the sound is, they might be dreading what they're doing. And it's like at that point, I mean, yeah, you're not working 9 to 5, but you're still working. So,
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what's out there. Don't know. But, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
Next topic.
yeah. So,
Actually, let's brief tangent just on music in general. I know we had this conversation the other day, but like people faking their plays. I thought that was very interesting. Like I watched that video. There's a video about like they have a lot of people faking their plays and how even the big like mainstream artists who you would think have all these views, they're even faking it. Like I just think of J.
I wonder
Cole.
what the turnaround for that is, because like they're gonna have to pay for this service, right? Are they getting the money back in plays? Probably not.
No, because they're fake. Wait.
Well, if it's on like a streaming service, if they're getting plays on it, then I mean that's
true.
money.
But
So
then
is
at
that
point,
theft?
Are you just putting in to be free or?
Do we need to look into this?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, but I think that would mostly be used on like SoundCloud because the listens get you some kind of recognition.
Yeah. I don't know though, cause.
But that seems insane.
Why is that?
I mean, the only return you're getting is fake listens, but if that doesn't help you, then you've paid for nothing.
Then you're losing.
Right. You just lost money because you're already paying for the service. Now you basically have to because you can't upload shit if you're just a regular free subscriber because they changed that whole thing. It's like you get 0 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, remember I told you? There was one time I mentioned it, but yeah, they did this whole thing. And they're now a distributor. I was like, yeah, what with their shitty compression and just destroy your track before you send it out everywhere? Yeah, that's a great idea.
SoundCloud.
So,
Don't sue us.
hashtag SoundCloud. Hashtag don't subscribe. Anyway.
I mean, yeah, it is insane. If you look at it like that way, you're paying for fake and you're losing money. But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's freaking throat is gone. I don't know. It's weird. I think it's very interesting. Just and then that J. Cole bar and a lot. How many faking their streams? A lot. Getting their plays from machines. Just. I don't even know. It's just too much
Seems
cap.
apparent. Yeah.
And then it's like that could tie into what are you chasing? Are you chasing the passion? Or are you chasing the clout and the money? You know.
Yeah.
Fake it till you make it. Are the people really out there doing that, or are you really genuine? You don't give a frick about the money. You don't give a frick about the clout. You just doing it because you love it.
Right.
So I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to bring that up because I thought it was interesting. If you're faking streams out there, I mean, it's your path. But
Wow.
I mean, interesting. We'd like to know. Email us and tell us your take on faking streams at hypersanedy@gmail.com.
Yes, sir.
Sounded robotic, so
Yep.
I'm trying to get lively. Anyways, sorry, I tend to get dead inside.
Yeah.
But next topic.
It's an every week happening.
Yeah.
But
spurts.
speaking of streams or plays, these are some nice segues. I can see the thought process through these.
Yeah.
Anyways, so the topic is just everything being about streaming now. Now, I gave you my take on this basically the other day, and I just came to the realization that I think that the reason for it is everyone wants the here and now.
Yeah.
And then once it's not here and now, it sort of just gets glossed over. So with a streaming service, you can get whatever you want here and now, and then once you're done with it, it's gone. And now this is unlike, there is more of a culture coming back for like vinyl records. People want to collect and actually physically own the music. I still sort of miss that, which luckily you can still through like iTunes purchase and actually own the audio from the whatever album or song. But yeah, not the same for the majority. Everyone just, they want it while it's relevant, and then once it's not, they don't want to care about it. But I mean, geez, luckily you have access to all this stuff on streaming services. Like at least music doesn't really go away.
Right.
But on like video streaming services, they'll take stuff off. So you only have access for, however long they decide to keep it on there, or pay to have it on there.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends on what kind of person you are, whether you want to hold on to something, have it, reference it whenever, or you just, it's here and it's great, and then dump it off. Yeah.
Right. What was the question one more time? So we really...
It's not really a question. It was
a comment.
What's with everything being about streaming now, basically.
Well, yeah, sort of going off what you said, and it seems like we reference this a lot in this podcast, but FOMO, fear of missing out, that streaming is that, you're streaming something now. Everybody wants to see what's going on now, I got to miss, if I don't catch it now, I'm weirdly enough missing out, or... and people want to be in that moment, They want, and that's somewhat understandable on why streaming is streaming, but at the same time, I feel like FOMO also plays a really great deal on why streaming is streaming, because, you're missing out, or come hop and see me do this now. Like, it's just like, 9 times out of 10, there's going to be videos on whatever it is you're streaming just to get even more monetary value from it. And what is it that you're missing out on is, what is the stream? What is the stream? Like, what makes it so important to where it's like you have to hop in and see it in action, How does it hold weight? How is it just because you saw it now? Like, what does that do?
True.
What does that mean?
I guess that even goes for, I hadn't even thought about it, but like live streaming.
That's what I was thinking.
Like you
live
were sort
streaming.
of,
Yeah, I thought that.
But it just says streaming, so it could be it. But I guess the same principle applies, really, sort of. Maybe a little less for like what I was saying, but yeah, if you're missing out for like live streaming, for sure. But what if that didn't exist? You're not going to see this thing that's happening halfway around the globe.
Focus on what's in front of you.
Yeah.
Instead of what's across the globe.
Right. If you want to, go there.
Right.
You should be there, probably, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it's important, you should be there. You will be there. If it's important, you'll find out, or you'll be in that moment. But if it's not, probably not even worth it, So I think everybody's just FOMO now, and that's why streaming is taking off and a lot more effective, because, people want the live reactions. People want as if they were there, like you said, in that moment. So
right.
I don't know. That could be why streaming is a thing now, because we're making it a thing. We're making it.
It is nice for sure, but
in some circumstances, it's sort of like let's way back to a reference episode, like volume, another volume that we had. I didn't finish the word, did I?
You said episode.
Freak me. To an older volume, we were talking about live PD and how that was. I thought it was one of the creepiest, or not even creepy.
It is crazy.
Just like, what do I need to see this live for? You know, why are y'all streaming?
You got to stare into the souls of the bad guy.
Yeah, or the stupid guy or whatever. Like, why do I need to be attentive to this situation? Why do I need to feel included in this situation? You know, if it's live, what input do I have for it? What will it benefit me? What does it do? You know, and that's sort of getting on that area for streaming, because that stuff is like,
it's weird.
It's weird. You know what I'm saying? You're weird. Anyways, yeah. So it's like, streaming is actually a really interesting concept. But honestly, to be on a shallow note, we were thinking about streaming with one of our buddies, like live streaming.
Live stream, yeah.
So look at us.
We have to figure out how to set that up. I don't know. That's a lot of tech for me, even.
Yeah, and Alex, tech guy.
All the stuff that can go wrong. Yeah. God, we can't even record one.
Right. So we'll have to see about that. But yeah, we're about to be on that wave. Streaming, baby. You feel me? Yeah. Freak everything we just said. We about to stream. Come join us in the live stream, because, you know, you're missing out. And you're nothing in life without this podcast. So come join us live.
You can comment and talk to us.
Right.
In real life.
Yeah, even though you're still a bot to us, because we don't even know you. We don't even know if you exist, buddy. But anyways,
pal.
We love y'all. Even the bots. We have robotic love to y'all.
We will change you.
And we can't change them.
That's true.
They have to change themselves. But whoever hops in our stream, I'll give you a high five in real time. Wow. And Alec will give you a fist bump.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, yeah, that's streaming. That might be why, you know, just to, I don't know, keep people in the moment, keep people pulled away from real life.
Yeah.
So, yeah, your life is irrelevant. So let's just take you to something that is somewhat more important, or what we think is more important than your own life. And here, tune in and be live with us. And you're irrelevant, so join us.
Let us pull you out of your own soul.
Right. You bot. Anyways, wow, I got a little bit offensive there, but to bots, but
or batia.
Batia.
For all those
botettes.
All the women.
Bets. Anyways.
Bowels.
Bowels. Is there a
Sounds like bowels.
Do robots have a assumed gender? Do they have gender?
Yeah, bot.
Yeah. Anyways, before we get off tangent, next topic.
They're gender botral. Anyways.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alec picked up my cringe energy, and he was like, I got you, buddy.
I gotta bring it back.
Anyways, yeah, so streaming. Catch us streaming.
Yeah, gender.
Look at us contradicting ourselves with humans.
Yep. Just humans, they have personalities, right?
Oh.
They also have looks.
Look at that boy segueing. Yeah. You love to see it. Yeah.
Yo.
He said the top segue. Yeah. Survey said. Anyways, sorry.
But yeah, topic is
top fruit.
She said,
I said the top fruit. Anyways.
Yeah.
Survey said.
Goofy here.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Goofy Harvey. Anyways. Christ. Anyways, next topic. I'm
Steve
sorry.
Garfy. Anyway. So personality versus looks, and being able to see personality as opposed to looks. Because we can judge people easy off their looks right away. But
is our judgment right?
Is it? Yeah. Sometimes it is easy to judge not really personality, but vibes. You can get a vibe from someone
You can, but
with a small interaction. But can you
can.
get a personality from it? No. So,
I just
yeah, I don't really know where we're supposed to go
well,
on this.
I'll
but-
tell you. Somebody requested,
Yeah.
or that person
Yeah.
requested personalities versus looks.
Oh, just
Right, and
what
then
we
that,
would prefer.
right, and then
Okay.
what I remember I brought to you that idea the other day. I was like, this could be a topic we talk about. So that's why I was like, that's pretty interesting. That person said that because I was on that same energy or not same energy, but a similar type of idea a couple days before. But what do you want to start with? I guess the topic. Let's get the topics out the way, and then we can segue into that topic that I had.
What would we segue into? Oh, whether you can see?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so just personality versus looks.
Right, let's hit that.
Okay. Should we do like a percentage split? That we, weight that we have? Do you even have that?
Let's do
Or
that,
is
and
that
let's
too
give like a
hard?
scale too, like people 1 through 10.
What
Like
are
an
we going to
overall-
scale?
Like maybe just have an overall scale, and then have personality scale, and then have the looks. Scale.
I was just going to give a personality versus looks scale.
okay.
So they're both in the same. Like what? It
Yeah.
could be 50-50
Yeah.
or it's swayed.
Right, got you.
So I was just going to do it that way. I would say that. See, I could go with a range. I actually had numbers in my head, and then for a second,
Analytical.
I second guessed myself. That's tough. I would say right now, currently, because I would say it could always change. I'm at about 75 personality, 25 looks.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You hear that, ladies?
Those aren't rookie numbers. Anyways,
Okay.
rookie numbers would be the opposite. Anyways,
Right. Okay, mine was sort of close to that. I'd say 65% personality.
65, 45. That's
You know
quite
what?
a sway, though.
Nah, 65,
mine.
35.
Oh, yeah, true. 65.
Jeez.
But
come on
still.
now.
Still,
Anyways,
yeah. I lost my math.
honestly, I take it back. I might have to agree with
Maybe a nice 70-30.
If I'm being
That's
honest,
where I was initially.
73.
When I was like
Okay.
70-30. Yeah.
70-30 is the nice. Because, yeah, 70-30. No, 75-25. I think, but go ahead. Go ahead and give your explaining on why, and I'll give mine. Why? it is.
I would much rather have meaningful interaction than a meaningful eye contact,
Yeah.
like something to look at, because that's going to change. That's going to change
Right.
20 years from now.
Of course.
So
I mean, personality's going to change too.
it can, but the core will always be there. So
Yeah.
I mean, assuming that you dig down and actually reach that point, which people don't, they stay right at the shallow end of the swimming pool. But assuming you get down to, the core
Of
the personality and see it, then, hold meaningful conversations. The thought process is there.
energy, vibe.
Like things happening, mental.
Right.
So if there's not a lot going on up there, then there's not going to be a lot going on down here. You know what I'm saying? For me.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
Yeah. I agree. And the fact that, like, if we're going all the way back to what we referenced earlier, you have this tangible thing, what you can see, and then you have like the deep or the spiritual or the energy that you can,
Right.
the idea or like, the feeling. So like 70, obviously the ideal is 50-50. You want somebody that is, good looks and good personality, but This day and age, it's not a perfect world. So, I mean, maybe it's not a perfect world yet. You know, maybe. Anyways, let me watch.
We're trying to bring the personalities back.
Right, but I think
Maybe they never left.
right
They were
just-
hidden.
Yeah,
They were lying dormant
right,
to be brought out.
right. They're missing out. FOMO. Anyways,
Their personalities are. Yeah.
right. I think personality is definitely like I'm saying. And honestly, like I said, 70-30 or 60, whatever. But deep down within, I know it's personality over looks. Like we all want to think that
Right.
way. It's 100. It should be 100 to 0. Because, I mean, what is looks? Like you said, it deteriorate. We all are gonna deteriorate and get ugly or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at what point do you go for somebody for who they are rather than what they look like or their personality? And
Yeah.
I was gonna say something. Yeah, personality just has a lot more longevity. You know, like
Yeah.
you could be with somebody the finest or the most attractive person in the world, but you know you just to them it's just eye candy or they're just a trophy to you. You know what I'm saying? They're just a trophy. Like I'm trying to flex or I'm trying to, you know.
Right.
Like,
But who
it's
wants
just
to
an
flex every
accomplishment.
day? Okay.
2020,
Yeah.
everybody.
Some people do, but
Or
you don't
a lot
need
of
to
people
though.
do. You don't.
Now, you
need
can
to.
flex every once in a while. I mean, maybe you want to stay by yourself.
Right. And then if
But-
we're getting deeper, like why does this person look good? Is it because everybody else thinks they look good, or do you genuinely feel attracted?
Could be either one.
There's like people who like,
Beauty
it's
is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, but then,
that could have a deeper meaning. It's like beauty is in the eye of the beholder because you know the personality. Though you could even go that route.
You could.
because you know them this well, and that's
Right.
why you see this
it's not
beauty.
just a physical beauty,
Right,
It's
because anyone can see that.
right.
So their real beauty is in your eye.
Right. But I'm talking like actually like let's keep it purely physical.
Okay.
Why is this person attractive? You know, we built a lot of things off of like we have a lot of constructs on what attractiveness is. You could say it. Well, I mean, we could all say it. You know.
2 things. 3 actually,
Yeah.
but
But if you get what I'm saying, it's like, what makes this person attractive? It is in the eye of the beholder, but like, obviously, your mind can play tricks with you, and what you perceive is from your thoughts. All that stems from the mental. So, if you're telling yourself this person doesn't look good, and you're finding out all the reasons why they don't look good, you're not even looking at why they do look good, or you get what I'm saying? Or like
Yeah.
if somebody is saying like this person's so ugly because this, or this person's so ugly because that, in your head you're thinking you're giving them all the reasons to be ugly. You're not even giving them a reason to be beautiful or cute. So like you can find beauty in anything, even physically, you know, like, but nowadays that's so skewed and that's so biased to where it's, you know, and I hate to say it, but we're all programmed. Like we're programmed to be looks than personality, because I mean that's all we know. It's like we see somebody we like, that's instant compatibility
first thing
or
you see,
attraction.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the first thing you pick up on. So
we could basically just segue into your thing on that.
which
So-
brings me to my idea or topic that I brought to Alec earlier was I wish there was a ways where we could see a person's personality, like we could physically see it along with their physical attributes, because like imagine, you know, you chill, you
Like seeing the shape of a sentence, you know?
anyways, we're not even gonna go there. But it's like, wouldn't that just be next level? Like you could see what their personality is, and you could gauge that with their looks, and then you're just like, yep, they look good, but they're not good. So, or they look great and they are great, or they look all right, but they're great. So it's like if we could see that, I wish we could, because you know, us being
There is
humans,
a way to see that.
There is.
You could go straight Joe type.
There, you could, and you could pick up on the subconscious things that make people, like that stuff you do
Right,
that
make the connections
that
to
makes
physical things that they're
like
doing.
let's say this person's not well groomed, where you're like, well,
Probably correlates to something
to like,
else.
okay, maybe they're not all together mentally, but. Who's to say that? I mean, y'all have
Right.
seen me on video before. I don't. I'm just gonna say it. I
But his
carry
mind's
myself
here.
as a
His
homeless.
mind is
yeah,
here. It
I
doesn't
carry
matter.
myself as a bum. And but my mind is, you know what I'm saying? So like, imagine all these people who walk past me. They get that first, like, well, this man's not well shaved, or he's just nappy hair and this, that, and just like I could tell how he is. But can you? You know what I'm saying? Can you? Before, actually, I got a quick question. Like, this is like sort of flipping it. Could you tell what me and Alec, like, if you listened to us for a while, like since episode 1, could you tell? And you never, you don't,
what we
you didn't know
looked
how
like?
we looked. Yeah, could you tell how we looked?
Probably not.
Right.
I bet. Actually, yeah, let us know that. I'd be
Yeah.
interested to know.
Yeah.
However,
Hypersanedy at Gmail.
please,
Yeah. But,
someone talk to us.
but could you tell how we looked before we even showed our face? So
If you say yes, you're a liar.
you're cap, buddy. And this is for people who don't know us. If you know us, freak off. I'm playing on freak off. But
Yeah, you can though.
but I wish, going back to it, I wish there was a way you could see it, because it would save us a lot of time and a lot of energy. And people really get like if we're being quite frank and honest, people really get hung up on the physical to the point where they're scared to talk to that person because they don't want to freak up. Whereas like that person was trash all along. You're wasting time being scared of talking to them because how they look. They have that persona. Like you
a good
get
point.
you get an assumption
A
of
good confidence booster just to think about it that way.
right. It's like
Which I
why
bet
are
most
you,
people don't.
yeah, like let's say for instance in our case you see a fine one, a baddie, but you like you already jump to conclusions because you just off of how they look. You're like, oh, she probably act this way, or oh, she, you know what I'm saying? This is her personality. Just, we have a low key, a mini Joe. Like we try to assume a lot of stuff and we jump to conclusions, and then it's like to the point where we don't even approach that person because we're in fear, and vice versa for like y'all females out there. If y'all see a dude and he's all whatever, and you're like, and just.
Yeah. Literally, he is
Yeah,
whatever. Like,
right, but-
you don't know.
I don't know. I think obviously we want to find the balance, but personality is definitely key because the looks will fade. And
Yeah.
but if we're being realistic, we would like to see both and have both, because it's just crazy. You see somebody, you like, and then like you really see them for what they are. You're like, I shouldn't have did this. They look good, but they not good. Or like you go the non-ego route and you see somebody like, ooh, but then you get to know them, you're like, wow, oh my God, like you are beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like
yeah.
we need to get to that. We need to get to the non-ego and start personality. You know what I'm saying? Personality is key.
Yeah.
So
Got to put in the work to find out.
got to.
Simple as that. Now, speaking of, what if you had to put in 125% workload for something?
What is 125% first off?
So, I'm trying to remember. How did you bring this up the other day?
We were talking about just stuff in general.
Were we talking about a specific like company?
Yeah.
Okay, and it
we're
prompted
gonna-
it.
we're
Yeah,
gonna-
so we looked up said company, and the most popular con of working there was work-life balance, which confirmed what you had thought, because people were saying
The company
You know,
is
like,
tough. You're going to
yeah.
be going crazy.
And so I was like, well, if there's no work-life balance, then how could you even work there if that's terrible? Like, what do you even have at that point?
Nothing.
Yeah.
You have work.
Yeah. but yeah, you're talking
Like,
about
hold on. Let's look at this from face value. Work, and then you have life. First of all, they have work before life, so that just says something right there. Then you have
True.
life.
And that's usually how it's
Why
listed.
can't it be? Yeah, why can't it be life work? You know, because isn't it life and then you work?
Your working is a part of your life.
Yeah, not life
Like
is a part of
living
your
comes
work.
first.
Christ, look at where we are. Anyways, Jesus Christ. That just hit me, like that whole idea of work life. Why does
Yeah.
work come first? We can't live. Don't we have to live to work?
No, we're not allowed. We got to be enslaved
We're gonna be
to
vessels
the
of bot.
corporations.
Anyways, I mean,
Yeah, so
at this point, it's sort of like, what is 125%? And what is...
you get your workload and a quarter is someone else's.
and then...
It's like I was saying, you just walking out at the end of the day. Yeah, guys, I'm going into the weekend with 10 projects. And then
Right.
like, what? Only 10? Here's five more.
15, boy. Take that, work life. WL. You took a W, then you took a L. So it's like, that's a con, bro. That should... that's on
That's
a whole
a
different scale.
deterrent.
Yeah, like
That's a- you
that's
shouldn't
not
even
even a
start.
con. That's like, no, you know?
They're taking your life away from you. So why the fuck would you do it?
Right, like, what are you living for? For work at that point? Like, I thought that was just very
I mean,
interesting.
people do live for work. If this was work, I'd live for it.
Oh, yeah, easy.
It's fine. But
Easy. Because we're talking about life.
yeah,
Well,
we're
yeah.
living life and talking about it.
Right.
How more life can you get? We should just start making that an adjective.
Right.
Bro, that's so life.
I know. Literally. That's so
Or it's
life.
like people would say, that's so live, bro.
Yeah.
That's live. But no, this is so
Actually,
life.
live. Yeah, life.
Life.
Or live. But that's... I don't know, man. Talking about work life may suffer. No, it has suffered if it's a con, you know? It may suffer. No, it
You're just
is.
sitting there at the end of the day in the office. Oh, bro, you got 10 projects. I got fucking 30 projects this weekend, bro. It's going to
Yeah.
be so gnarly.
Right. Or let's say not even in like an office setting or like a retail or whatever. Saying, oh yeah, I gotta come back tomorrow and do whatever, fold these clothes, flip these burgers, whatever. And it's like,
Good.
dang, we really, if we're getting philosophical, they put us on here to work, but
Yep.
like I'm trying not to go too philosophical, but we are really distracted out here. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
To the point where that person on Glassdoor is like, it may suffer. Like,
Yeah.
that is a red flag. But now it's like, it's not even a red flag. That's just a no. Like a no, like you said. But
And
now-
all the same people, they're just trying to ride their way to the top. We talked about this yesterday.
I'm trying to contain myself so I don't sound like a fool.
Yeah. Nope. Just let it all out.
But
We got Buddy over here.
Buddy-
Trying to get to, the next position. He's just riding a nice 6-incher.
got some nice girth
nice
to
and
it.
easy. Yeah. A little bit chubby.
But it gets the job done.
Yeah. And then Buddy trying to get to CEO. He's got the straight foot long, bro.
Oh yeah, and then you got president of the company. Phew, double penetration right there.
2 8s.
We were talking about that the other night, like last night actually. Oh my! When Alex said 2H, y'all, I'm gonna say this on camera. I absolutely lost it. Like I wish I could have recorded it. Cause Jesus, bro, when I tell you I haven't laughed as hard, no pun intended.
Usually do the walkout thing. He just walked into the other room,
but I couldn't walk back
and
in.
I thought it was recoverable. I thought he was.
I'm starting to think about it now. No.
He was about to come back, and I'm just fucking losing it because he's losing it. And then he just takes a peek out the door, and it's just almost instant death.
Yeah, it's like, bro, I gotta stay in here until I breathe, actually. Oh, my God. Man, I wish that could have been recorded. But, yeah, that person's riding a nice 8er. They're 2 8ers. Jeez. The person above that, my God. That might be
knows what they did to get there.
You rode your family because that's all
you rode yourself. You just
you retracted yourself.
You reached it right around.
Reach it.
Dude.
We're here now.
Help. 2-8s, help. Help me.
At that point, and then you didn't even get off the ride. You're still riding.
Oh, we forgot to mention there was no lube. Anyways.
Yeah, at all.
Yeah, that was just chafe.
Dry and dirty. Just full on, fluids only.
Stuck in a pot of soil first. Came back.
Ooh, dude. So, yeah, I mean, welcome to America. Or not even, just welcome to the world. Jesus Christ. Anyways, I mean, it's your path. At the end of the day, whatever you want to do.
Do what you got to do.
Do what you got to do. If you think.
Just don't tell anyone.
Yeah, we're not trying to hear the 2 8s. I know you're not trying to talk about it. 2 8s. Crazy.
Except with your therapist.
Tough. Anyways.
Unless he comes with the 3rd.
Yep. At that point, yikes. Big yikes. Anyways, yikes. Is there any other topics? I had 2 more.
Oh, you do?
No, but you were.
Oh.
We'll save it for next episode.
Yeah.
What are we looking at, like, time-wise? Wow, look at us.
Yeah.
Okay.
On it. But we need to address the television.
Do we?
Yeah.
All right.
So
wait.
It's
you got it covered?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna keep it confidential. There is a place that exists, a television, a nice little baby flat screen.
I'm gonna have to walk away. So go ahead. Keep going.
But its legs are backwards. This TV, I don't know. So if you can picture a flat screen TV, usually they got the legs on the outside, and they're convex. So the curvature is towards the outside, like in the back and the front, it's pointing towards the outside of the TV. Well, said person put them on the opposite sides. So this thing looks like it's a bow-legged,
Toy
just
Story.
hobbling, like
Creature gone wrong. Just waiting for escape.
It's like, help me!
Wait!
Get back in there!
You're going nowhere, buddy.
It's just at the window,
Whatever that person leaves.
just looking out.
Just one leg on the window, one of the TV legs, just. The remote comes behind him. There, buddy. We'll get it one day.
Oh,
The cord
man.
just wrapped around him for self-comfort, like a hug.
Wait, is there a way that we can crop this picture and make it the cover for this?
Loki.
Just cut the background.
That's too
down
much, though.
because
That's too
y'all
much.
need
That's
to
too much.
see it.
Let me pull it up.
Hold on, we got to see if we can do this.
Let me pull it up.
That would be incredible.
Let me pull it
Oh,
up.
because it's just wow. That would perfectly sum up this episode. Actually, if we could do this.
Trapped.
All pent up with anger.
I feel like a TV all pent up in anger. So let me be free, and you'll be bowlegged.
Oh
And
man.
you'll be bowlegged. Where is it? Where is it? Speaking of, just this.
That's how the TV looks. Staring out the window.
Help! We'll insert pictures.
Shit.
We'll insert pictures. But oh Jesus Christ. Oh, let me find it. We're still looking for this TV. Dang, I really want to. We and Alec and I we settled a plan to try and set this TV free because
It must be free.
we need to set this TV free for $3 a day. You can donate to us this to help save this TV. Give it some food. Give it some water, electricity. It's not right.
Once we get enough, we can finally free it instead of having to. Instead of having to. Yo, I remember the first time I saw this thing.
You've been hit by a smooth TV. You're hitting the smooth criminal. Was a TV. I'm staring out the window. Gonna escape it. Gonna get you. TV, are you okay?
No, we have to do that.
You've been hit by a smooth TV.
Literally anything but, bro. How could this thing be a smooth TV walking on these stairs? Look at this. Look at this creature. Oh my god, the poor thing. Yeah, we're definitely this is going. This is going on. This is happening. Oh yeah. All right.
Anyway,
So yeah, everyone will see that.
we'll see it.
But
Holy crap! I gotta favorite that just so I don't lose.
yeah,
it.
please. Whew.
Anyways,
Oh wow. Well, might be about that time.
it's about that time.
We will.
First off, we will set up a Facebook petition to go raid that person's area, see if we can help that TV. We're going to start a Facebook page to go help the TV and save TV's robotry, humanity.
Mari's gonna be Buzz, and I'm gonna be Woody.
Exactly. And
We'll get them out of there
right to infinity.
and beyond.
Exactly. So, oh my God. Anyways.
Yeah, if anyone actually goes searching for the Facebook page, know that both of us are off of it. So,
Alright, so
it's not
don't do
happening.
it. If you do, I mean, thank
So
you
please
for doing
don't.
it.
But yeah, thanks for humoring us.
Real
But
one. But anyways, yeah.
yeah, so
Wait, one
Stay
more.
safe.
Hold on. Should we bring up? Oh, did we already bring up the Demon Viper Blaze? Mod?
yeah, at the very beginning,
Okay, yeah,
you
okay.
did that.
All right,
yeah.
I thought we were gonna elaborate
set-
more.
Yeah, did I mention? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said that that's what it was.
Okay.
But,
Anyways,
but yeah, so stay safe. Keep away from the 2/8s, and
wow. Stay hyper sane. Just end it. Jesus Christ.